Good morning everyone, this is Maddie G. This video is about DIY on how to cut a ankle length tights into a desired clam digger length, and by using a regular needle like this one and sewing it through needle. We're gonna use this to cut it and make this long tights into a clam digger. Stay tuned. I'll show you the next step later, and see you guys. Welcome back everyone, this is Maddie J, and now this is the cut full length tights. I was using this scissor and then I cut it on the knee length size. I like it when it's in the knee length, just below your knee. You can choose whatever length you decide on this. It's up to you. You could cut it right here if you like, or you could cut it higher, high knee, so to make a short or a little bit longer than a short. So here you go. So that's the cut size already, and now we're gonna close it, or we're gonna lock this here, sew it here by hand later. So I'm gonna show that also. So see you in a bit for that. Hello everyone, now back to our making a clam digger from a ankle length tights, and we have cut it. As you can see, we have cut it now, and so I got my needle here right now, and we need to loop this thread. We need to make a knot at the end of the thread for here, so when you sew it by hand, it's not gonna go out from your fabric. So we need to make a knot in here. Usually I make a knot using the needle, just going around, and then you just had to pull the top all the way down to your thread. Then as you can see, there's gonna be a knot already at the end. I like to do that. Some people just make a knot out from their hands and in this other side, and they can do that. That's still good. I use that sometimes, every now and then. And then, so for you to close this cutted fabric in here, because this is elastic, you cannot link the thread all around for this fabric. So you need to sew a little bit and then knot it, and you have to cut it. Then you gotta make 1 inch. Usually I start on this side where the fabric meets, and I have a little fold in there and make a almost like a 1/2 or 1/4 inch is okay. It's like a third. You fold it and then you fold it again, 2 foldings. So like a third or a 1/2 of inch kind of fold. Then you can start sewing in it. So in this, you just get a little bit of that fabric right there, then go to the other side. You have to make it very tiny one when it comes to the clean side where your thread seen by the other people. Okay, this one is a little bit bigger because it's not all the way on the other side. Then I usually put my needle in between of this, you see, two thread in there to close it. I do that, then try to lock it. Now you lock it with one loop. You put the needle in the middle of it and then lock it. Then you had to cut your thread. As I said earlier, you got to cut it and then start another sewing, kind of like a little fold, and then the bigger one, 1/2 inch or 1/3 inch. Then you gotta sew in here like an inch apart so that it's gonna close, but you have to make another knot on this. It's because I'm not using a sewing machine. It's kind of a hassle, but to me, I just do this on my free time. So now you fold a little, then fold a little, second fold a little bit bigger, kind of like 1/4 or 1/2 inch or 1/3 inch. Then you sew it just a little. See that I would just get a little bit of that fabric to sew it, and then lock it again. You're gonna lock it so it will not get loose. Then after that, you're gonna cut it. So you're gonna make this kind of stitching all the way through this leg, all around it. Not your thread again. You gotta do this step again and again until you are done. See, 1 inch apart. So keep doing it until you will finish to the end. This had to be done individually, not linked like this other stitching, because it's elastic. If you link it, your legs is gonna get stuck in this elastic fabric, so you cannot. There you go. I have one more knot to the finishing line. Hold it here. It's more easier now. Or I could do 2 in here just to make it really look much better. And then you cut it, then make a knot or lock knot in there, and then this is gonna be my last one. And Ta-da! All done. All done. Clean that up. Clean this last one. And if you have any problem or wondering how to put a thread on a needle like this, I'll have another video with it, so stay tuned with that. And there you go. This is the finished clam digger tights from a ankle length to a clam digger. Thank you for watching my video. Daghang salamat, and please like and subscribe